Hey everyone, welcome to Midday Plays Live, where we're here with you every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm glad you could go ahead and join us today. Looking forward to some, I don't know, Thursday night football. I don't know about you guys, but my mom, she's making us a whole bunch of enchiladas. So we're pretty lucky. She's a good cook. So we enjoy it, right? And we always try to get together for some football as well, since my sister just lives right up the street here. So that's our plans for this evening. I know it may not be the best, perhaps, matchup on paper, but I actually think this one is going to be a good one, right? So as you know, I do some EPA modeling. That's how I like to do all of my handicapping based off of modeling that we worked on for about 14 years. So we think we've gotten it down to where we get to the NFL after 4 weeks. So week 5, we feel like a 4-week moving average is the way to go on our plays. So we take a look at things like offensive, defensive efficiencies, pace of play, all that kind of good stuff to come up with our numbers. And now here at Tony'sPicks.com, we are doing some player props that are for sale now. So you can go ahead and purchase those along with our other packages at Tony'sPicks.com. And make sure when you do buy that you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, because you never want to miss out on, free money. That's how I see it anyway. So that brings me to today, right? I got a free money same game parlay on tonight's Thursday night football game. So I figure I might as well take advantage of that, right? I used to always look for you guys. So now I have to dig into the numbers even deeper to come up and try to help give you guys some winners. So hopefully you can take a little bit of what I have, a little bit of what you have, and come up with some winning combinations here tonight. My sister is still doing, I had it wrong yesterday. It's not customer appreciation. It's employee appreciation week. So today she is being the host for the $100,000 pyramid at work. So she can't make it today. But please go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. We're trying to get Tony up there to 40,000 folks. So it's going to be a pretty huge milestone for him. All right, so let's dig into the game tonight, right? So yeah, I mean, based off of modeling, I have this one pretty close. I have it 28-24 victory there to the Washington Commanders. So as you can tell, with those numbers, I have an over the total and I have a Bears covering. So that's kind of where I'm looking here today, just so you have an idea of, what I look at when I'm looking at these numbers here. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and start with that, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Bears. And because we're doing this free money, same game parlay, I want to win it. I don't want to give back my free money. So I'm going to go ahead and do some alternate lines on here, right? I'm going to go ahead and take the Bears here at plus 14, sitting at minus 365. So again, it's kind of whatever you feel is the way that you want to play this, right? And if you like the Commanders today, well, you can do something different, right? You can tease them the other way. Again, I have this as a 4-point game. So whichever way you want to move it with who you like compared to what I like may put you in the right direction. Now, again, I told you I have this one coming in way over the total of 44. It opened at 42, has moved to 44, 44 and a half. I like the over. I have it coming in over in that. And I know it's still that hang up of, oh my God, it's the Bears. They don't like to score. But I'm going to go ahead and take over 37. And I did that based off of modeling of how I think this game is going to flow. Worst case scenario, right? So I have it over 37. That's sitting at minus 328. Then I'm going to go to the Bears quarterback. I'm going to take Justin Fields over 27 and a half pass attempts. Now, again, I feel like the Redskins are no, I can't believe I just did that. The Commanders are actually going to get this job done, but I kind of still feel like the Bears are probably going to have to, hang in there or come from behind. I don't necessarily see a Bears jumping out to this huge lead and then Washington being the one to come back. But again, this is why we play the game here, right? But Justin Fields, he's already exceeded the number of 27 and a half pass attempts already twice this season. And I kind of feel like this is how we're going to do it again, because I don't think they can take their time with the ground game here in this one. I am then also going to go ahead and take Justin Fields over 150 yards. Now, he let me down versus the Chiefs. He only put up 99, but I don't think it's going to be the same type of game there either, right? Also, they've had a couple more games since then. But if you take a look at Fields, he's always averaging 215 yards or more per game, minus that Chiefs game. So I feel pretty comfortable having Justin Fields here over 150 yards here. And that one's sitting at about minus 450 odds. All right. And then we'll just stick with the Bears. Why don't we? Hey, let's look at Cole Kmet, right? We saw him grab a couple touchdowns here last game. But I'm going to go ahead and take him still at over the 31.5 receiving yards. That's sitting at about minus 114. He's reached over 31.5 receiving yards 3 times this season, and he averages right now well over 40 yards a game. So I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. And again, I'm getting pretty decent odds there for Cole Kmet over the 31.5. So then we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Commanders. Yes, I had to make sure I said it right. It's hard sometimes. I mean, it's a long, it's like I still, when I see them in my brain, I think of that old name there. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to Robinson, right? We're going to go over 40 rushing yards in here. And I know this one's like minus 600. So again, if you feel a little bit better with what he has, that's okay. He's one that he averages 65 yards a game. I just want to go ahead and give myself a little bit of room. Who knows if Gibson's going to play a little bit more or not, right? But I am going to go ahead and take Brian Robinson Jr. here as the anytime scorer as well. He has scored in every single Washington Commander game. He has 4 on the season. He would have had another one versus the Eagles, but he fumbled like right around the goal line. So again, I feel like today this is going to be the day for him as the anytime scorer. So I hesitate at that one because again, I feel like I've been able to get all of my props in minus this anytime scorer. So for me, this is a little bit of the hang up, but I like the odds with him as the anytime scorer sitting at, I think it's minus 120. I actually didn't write that one down after everything. All right. So here's what we got, right? We got a 7-leg same game parlay. I can go ahead and get this one in here for plus 800 odds. So even a $20 free money pays me $180 today. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Plus, I want to be straight up on these games there as well. I want to say hi to Darren. He's out there watching us. So I appreciate that. And so I'll recap them again here one more time. So I'm going to take the Bears plus 14. I'm going to take the over 37. Justin Fields over 27.5 pass attempts. I'm going to take Fields over 150 yards. Cole Kmet over 31.5 receiving yards. Then I'm going to take Robinson over 40 rushing yards. And Robinson to be my anytime scorer here today. So I feel like we're going to get some wins today. I'm ready for it. And I mean, for me, I'm actually kind of excited that baseball is all in place. Gives me, a couple days to relax and just concentrate here on the football. But I'm excited for my card here over the weekend. So make sure you get to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Again, our same day packages are guaranteed. So if we lose, you get credit backs on your account. But if you buy those longer term packages, those are not guaranteed, but they are already offered at a discount to you. So again, make sure you like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications because you never want to miss out when me and Tiffany go live, or just me today because she's busy. So that might happen there every once in a while, maybe twice a week. You might just go ahead and get me. But I appreciate the support, all the watches. Again, thanks again for purchasing my packages on Tony's site. And we will see you again tomorrow. Hey, the Huskers play. Are you guys excited? I am. All right. See you later.